Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more Brotato. Whether or not this bro is actually a potato or not, we're gonna still do some good stuff today. I'm gonna run a brawler, okay? I'm gonna run a brawler. Yeah, you know what? I'm in. So it's gonna be all fists, okay? It's gonna be all fists today. And this is a good build for us to start with today, because it's a build that I've gotten some comments from some people over the past couple episodes about something that I'm not necessarily doing correct in Brotato. Give me the melee damage. That sounds good. Honestly, give me this as well. It's a little spicy, don't get me wrong, but I think that it's probably gonna end up being kinda okay. So just again, more damage with unarmed weapons. Give me the hand, right? There is part of me that wants to run the knife, but I don't think we need to. Oh, this dude's looking fricked as hell right now. We've been doing some stuff wrong with melee characters in Brotato. Range is actually still super valuable on melee characters, and I didn't really realize it was. You can hit people from like really far away if you have high range, even if you're running a melee weapon. I kind of thought range was just something used for gun play in this game. So I think that this is an interesting kind of idea. Dude, let's increase dodge. All right, let's get dodge to 30. Or to 60, and let's see what happens. I'm gonna re-roll here. A stick 2 I think is good. I don't think we need to run it though. I really don't. I do want most of this. I want most. A little muscly dude is cool. I take him. Get that melee damage increase. The range goes down, but that's, I mean, we got time to get a range upgrade. But that's kind of the big twist that we're gonna have today with this melee build is we're gonna try to go. It's gonna be like the man with the longest arms, right? We're going to try to crank our range so far on this build that we're a melee build, but it never feels like a melee build. That's kind of my plan for today. So we'll see how it works. I'm willing to mess around with it. I think that, you know, high range, high dodge, high melee damage is kind of the play I'm going for. I don't need, I mean, sure, I'll take the HP regen too. I don't think I need any of this though. I think I'm more than happy to take another 6% dodge. Give me him. Our range is now sitting at 0. I would like to increase that to a much higher value in the nearby future. It was just very funny in the one episode because we literally got a tier 4 range upgrade and still didn't take it. And I think it was probably the game telling me, hey, dumbass, could probably be like kind of valuable if you had some range, right? So it's you live and you learn, right? I'm all about, I'm the kind of person when I play games, and I'm sure that you've probably realize this, but you gotta test everything even if it looks a little dumb, right? And sometimes that means you're gonna throw away runs that had chances to win just because you wanna test something. You'll never know what is the best way to do something if you don't discover the worst way to do it first. It's words to live by, I'm telling you. I don't need this. Harvesting is, you guys have also said harvesting is actually not that good. But in this case, I am going to take it. I'm also going to take this. I'm also going to take this. And then we're going to move on with our day. And now, it's a talk to the hand build again, which I did not think was ever going to work. So you can imagine my surprise as I'm basically running a talk to the hand build. We're going to need to get ourselves... We'll need to get ourselves some fists if we're going to make this run actually work, because the hands just, even though they're doing 29 damage, okay, which in all seriousness is actually kind of good. I didn't realize they were doing this much damage. This is actually very good. So maybe I shouldn't even finish my point, but we do want to get some fists to increase our damage here in the nearby future. The bright spot right now is that since we took the plus 10% enemies, right, with the damage, we're actually making a hell of a lot more money than we would normally for this stage. I mean, look at this. We got almost 300 cash sitting in the bank for us to mess around. We did get 300 cash, so it's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. Give me the luck. I don't think you need the harvesting. I'm gonna take more dodge, man. There's a minigun. There's a level 3 minigun just like chilling in the middle of nowhere. What the hell am I supposed to do with this, dude? Now, obviously our range damage is horrible, so this is not gonna get the job done. Just give me this. We unfortunately have to reroll. You are melee. The good old circular saw. I really have not run the circular saw much, and I'm just not going to. Okay, I'm just not going to. I do think some rocks could be a good idea. I also think wisdom is probably a good idea. So I'm gonna lock here. It's a huge lock. We got so many hands, man. We got so many. It's a legitimate talk to the hand build. Now I kind of want to see if we can win an entire run, just with hands now. I think that there's a legitimate chance that we could. And when I say hands, I don't mean fists. I mean just hands, okay? I want to win with just push the enemy away, talk to the hand build. Because if we could increase the value on these and upgrade them, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna start to look a hell of a lot better. And then we just increase our dodge like we're doing. We get some HP regen. Probably want to get some armor in here as well. We run a little bit more defensive build with a little bit, you know, of the stranger offensive build that we're doing. We still want to get the range increase so that I don't have to be as close to these guys. It's kind of like real life. I do my best to just stay the hell away from people 95% of the time. Give me 2 armor. Dude, give me 9% dodge. So 54% dodge. I'm going to take wisdom. Look, you're not going to love it, okay? I am going to take an upgraded fist just for right now, okay? We may not end with the upgraded fist, but for right now, we're going to rock the upgraded fist. And then you might think I'm insane. I'm going to take glass cannon, okay? I'm going to take glass cannon because I think it's actually going to be really useful for us. If we can get that little bit of extra damage. Now, you're seeing that this right now is a little spicy. That's because wisdom is giving us a little bit of a wacky scenario where all of a sudden I can't actually kill any of these enemies because our damage has been decreased. Okay, I'm starting to realize that maybe we have made a mistake. Maybe we have made a mistake. But by the end of the wave, we're going to be able to obliterate all these guys. We need that huge damage up, man. Okay, we're really taking some heat. Maybe this did not work. Every time I take wisdom, dude, we lose. I need to get that nice and figured out. See, we just got back to where our damage was before right now, which is not good enough. That is not good enough. We had to get there a hell of a lot faster to make that worth it. I think this is valuable. I think you do have to take some damage ups here. I think you have to take glass cannon. I think we can move on with our day. Plus 8% dodge. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? I will have maxed out our dodge. You know what? Don't do that. Take little muscly dude for the increased damage. Our damage has now received a pretty hefty buff. Our damage is what it was at the end of the last wave, which is pretty decent, actually. That's pretty decent. And then it's just going to improve over the course of the wave. So I think we've brought this one back. It was, I'm going to tell you, we were on the damn edge a second ago. But I think we've brought this one back to where we at least, there's a play here. This is not a winning run in its current state, though. I'm going to tell you. Not a winning run in its current state. This is a lot of enemies right here. Like you gotta crank some of these dudes away if you have any chance. The problem is we're losing out on a good chunk of money too at this point. So we gotta get some stuff figured out. We are smacking these guys now. Like 58 damage a pop on some of this is not too bad. You need to take melee damage. You need to take melee damage. Another fist is a good idea. Okay, it's a good idea. I'm not gonna do it though. I'm not gonna do it. Melee damage and crit. This is a horrific idea. Okay, this is a horrific idea. 10% more enemies. You know what? Just for the memes, I'm gonna do it. The talk to the hand build, I'm just gonna tell you right now, it probably dies here. And if it doesn't die here, it's definitely dying on the next wave. Because I don't know how the hell we're combating that many more enemies. We need like some massive range increases, I think. So that we can start to hit people from a little bit further away. And that way we can have a little bit more control over where we're moving. Because as we hit a little bit further, these guys would start to take more damage. I mean, when we hit, they die, right? I mean, there's 57 damage. I think the crits are for 71. That's pretty good. I'm not knocking that kind of damage. That kind of damage is spicy and nice. But whether or not we can make this continue to happen. I love the increased dodge. The increased dodge is sick because we're literally dodging 50% of the attacks that we have. I mean, that I'm gonna tell you that worked fine. 20 range is amazing. 12 max HP and enemies move faster. Okay, let's get weird. Let's get weird, okay? I think more speed to counteract that is good. I am going to take this because I'm a psychopath. More range. And I do think a Fist 3 is probably a good idea. But it's to talk to the hand build, okay? It's to talk to the hand build. We have... Our damage is absurd. We don't have the attack speed now. That's I think the issue. Oh, dude, our speed feels nice. Holy crap, our speed feels nice. Is this actually gonna work? I don't want to even begin to believe that this is actually going to work. But our range, you can feel our range is so much better. As we walk by, enemies are getting hit that are decent bits away from us. So I'm feeling actually pretty good about this. I have taken a lot of damage, I will say. But we've got some regen. We've got the dodge still. Just keep things nice and happy. Okay, it's getting a little spicy. It's getting a little spicy. It's getting really spicy. We're gonna die. we're freaking dead. This is too many enemies. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, we kind of knew that wasn't gonna happen. Let's do a unique build. Okay. I'm going to run... If we're doing low armor, then I need range, okay? So at this point, give me... Let's try to do... Oh my god, he's so fast, man. I'm going to try to do a Cacti Club build, okay? Where we just have 6 Cacti Clubs. And then the idea is that as we kill with the Cacti Club, you're going to have the little projectiles flying off of it, right? And then those are going to kill other enemies, and it's going to be a big mess. So give me the melee damage. I love projectiles piercing. I'm going to be real with you. I actually think we should take injection as well. I'm taking a rock just as a kind of supplemental extra bit of damage. The Cacti Club is slow, right? So having that little bit of extra damage, we need a little buff just to keep us going on this one. Make these early waves less stressful than what they are right now. The rock also increases your max HP, which I'm not gonna sweat for right now. I'm happy to have a little tiny increase in our max HP. Our defense is bad. That's an important thing to note. I'm gonna tell you, I don't really want this. Give me a little bit more range. Give me a Cacti Club. I will lock this. I need some enemies to die, man. Right? I need some enemies to die. This is... We gotta get some cash flowing in. It's not enough monetary flow at the current moment. Like, give me more enemies. I need more money. There's way too much stuff that we need in order to make this run work. That you can't skimp out on me on some attacks here. So please... And thank you. Just give me... This is going fantastic. I will happily take as many enemies as you want to throw at me. I'm not concerned about dying yet. The -3 armor is bad, though. Okay, it is bad. This is where lifesteal could be good, but I'm going to tell you, I still think lifesteal is bad. I think 12% attack speed is good. I think range damage could be okay. Sure, you know what? I'm going to take range damage, and it's because the projectiles deal range damage, right? So that's going to help us to kind of bolster our build a little bit. I think you just chill here. So 2 rocks, 2 cacti clubs. You're killing every enemy you hit on 1 hit, right? That's all that really matters for us right now. It's a build that we are about a light year away. And I understand light year. Haha, it's a measurement of speed, not a measurement of time, Tyler. Okay, we're a millennia away from this run being what we are envisioning in our head it being, okay? But that doesn't mean it's not going to get there. It just means that it might take a little bit of work for us to twist it, you know? Sometimes you gotta pull an arm, twist a little bit to get the things that you want. We gotta pull this potato's arm, right? And figure out how to turn this into a build that works. Give me... All 3 of these are not what I'm looking for, man. Give me the damage because it's fine. I think that more enemies is actually a good thing. I really don't think I need this fist, though. I really don't. I really don't. I can't fathom doing that. I'll take another cacti club. Like I said, the future of this build is 6 cacti clubs, somewhat fully upgraded and ready to go. With every time we smack, them doing a little bit of range damage around the room, projectiles flying, that's the play. And the fact that projectiles already pierce 1 enemy is going to help us. I think increasing the amount of our enemies helps us because it gives us more money to spend. You can see that when we're nearby, when there's a lot of enemies in one little area, when we smack, we kill like half the screen. That's the long-term plan, right? It will work. We just have to build the run around this idea. And if we can do that, it's gonna be cherries on top of the sundae. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. Don't even at me with your Tyler, you need to focus more on this, that, and the other. The one thing we do need to focus on a little bit more is a little bit more attack speed. Okay? A little bit more attack speed. Piercing damage seems great to me. That seems great. So, right now, I take 17% more damage, which is bad. Let's do this. That way, we're at the nice 0%. I don't think that a dodge increase is actually worth it. I think an 18% attack speed is freaking insane. Okay, that's good. Now we need to just get more piercing. That's fine. None of these are it. None of these are it, dude. None of these are it. It's unfortunate. You have a 3% chance to crit. I don't think that's worth it either. Another cacti club, more range. Honestly, more attack speed sounds also kind of good. It sounds kind of good. Once we get some level 2 cacti clubs, right, to the point where we can start to remove the rocks and just have cacti clubs, I think you're going to see this kind of pop. We need to increase the range damage. I said in the last one, you got to increase attack speed. We went out there, we got attack speed. It's like I'm a draft coach for a sport, right? I follow the NBA, so I'm an NBA draft coach, right? The team needs a new point guard. I go out, I get a damn point guard in the draft. Then we go 0-72 in the next season, and then we all cry. It's a lockout year. Don't even question me on why it was 72. Then you go into the draft the next season, right? And now I'm going, I think I kind of need range damage. So what are we going to do in this next wave? I'm going out, I'm finding range damage. It's going to work, right? It's going to work. I'm going to force it to damn work. Burning goes twice as fast and you decrease my range. That's ass. Just absolutely horrible. Take the range damage. I can't turn down 18% more attack speed, okay? It's absurd. That is very absurd. Then we're going to do this. I'm gonna take more attack speed, man. It might be insane. I'm gonna take this too. We really went all in on this one. We really went all in, but now the attack speed is going to be freaking crazy. I mean, look at how fast this is firing like an SMG right now. Okay, I cannot stand still. I cannot stand still. It is not as fast as an SMG, but is good. Okay, is good. We do not need to be concerned about damage for a little bit. I think that this is working. You really got to go out. You got to get the range damage now, because the projectiles coming off, we need to start. They're doing like 5 damage to enemies. We need it to do like 20 damage to enemies. We need those projectiles from the Cacti Club to be as strong as their own weapon. And I understand what I'm asking for, okay? We're not going to get them to be as strong as their own weapon. But if we could, it's the equivalent more or less of just having another 6 weapons, right? That's kind of what I'm going for. It could happen. I don't need this. Give me the range damage. I understand there was melee there, and I acknowledge the melee, and I appreciate the melee. I don't need it, though. Give me the melee damage immediately after saying I don't care about the melee. I'm going to take this, too. I'm going to take this. I'm going to reroll. I mean, 12% more damage, losing a little bit of attack speed, I think is a good thing. Okay. I will say we are running out of waves to make this build what I want to make it. We did come out here and get some range damage, which now I believe our projectiles are doing, I think they're doing 9 damage to each person. We're only a couple upgrades away from them doing 20, okay? That's the dream. If they can do 20, we're gonna win this run easily and handily. Another range upgrade is going to be valuable. I need to be able to, at any given time, I need to be hitting an enemy. I cannot run away. I'm gonna die. We should probably get some defensive capabilities too. HP regen would probably be where I want to go with that. Even just max HP at this point. We probably need just a little buff on the max HP front. Please. We're good, dude. We're good. Our damage is nice. You don't have to worry about damage. Don't sweat it. This is fine. I'm ruining my max HP again. Reroll, we're looking, nope. Dude, it's just not good enough. I'm gonna take it, but it's not good enough. I think range is absolutely great. Give me the damage, reroll. Dude, I need freaking Cacti Clubs, okay? Okay. Lovely. You're beautiful. I'm gonna take it, and it's gonna burn me again, okay? I'm gonna take it, it's gonna burn me again. I'm taking more enemies, because I think that our Cacti Clubs are strong enough. I think our damage is strong enough that it can handle more enemies. I think that's where we're actually completely fine. And so far, I'm proving this to be true. However, this is against enemies that are not strong, so our projectiles coming off of these are going to actually kill them. Is when you start doing more enemies, and those enemies are the big guys, that we're going to have some major issues. But this wave is more swarmy than anything. Not swarmy, which is very different. You almost had me. You almost had me. I need some HP. I definitely need just a little bit. Just a little bit of HP. Like, we got no HP regen, man. We got no HP regen. We're alive. I think it worked. Okay, I think it worked. HP regen. Just take it and run. Then you go Cacti Club. Okay, we're going to. What are we gonna do? I think you're gonna combine those. Take that. I really just want more Cacti Clubs. Yeah. Okay. We'll grab a legendary Cacti Club. Dude. 5 projectiles dealing 10 damage apiece is actually freaking goated. It's so good. It's so good. I think this is going to be where we see this run kind of go nuts. I think you're about to see that it all comes down to this wave. If we can get through this wave winning, I think we probably win the whole damn thing. Okay? We did our years tanking so that our championship run is right here, right now. The draft scout is my job is completed. What do we still need? A little bit of range damage? I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. That one did not work. That one did not work. It did work. It did work. I think you just didn't give me enough cacti clubs. That run works if you give me more cacti clubs. But hey, fun builds today. I'm excited to try them again in the future. Thank you so much for watching. As always, liking the video, much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.